All right, we are going live. This is for hoops. 3 random teams. I'm randomizing the teams now. Just about done getting everything sorted to ship out tomorrow. So all you guys broke Monday through one box of hoops. This is the you got 3 teams for $50 in this one. I got to do the randomizer first. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, you would be very confused because there's baseball team names up there. Those will get updated in a second once I go through this. All right, here's our list, teams list. No, nothing crazy, alphabetical order. And then I'm going to randomize this. We got to do the dice roll. The dice roll has to be at least a 4. It's a rule that I've made up and just been sticking with for a long time. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have not gotten to the point where I know the order of like what numbers to keep a lookout for whenever I'm doing this. Like football, I did so many football random team breaks. I'm like, okay, numbers in this area. All right, Hornets, Justin D. If I remember right, Justin D. Newer breaker with me. Noah H. Got the Knicks, Kings. I know people like their Halliburton, Daniel V. Magic, Cole Anthony. Justin got Magic too. Is that you, Justin? Yeah, definitely snagging the Hornets is oh, that's like my very first break there. One of my first breaks. Whenever I first started doing this, I used to do it just selling straight via Twitter. So I used to like no, I mean I would instead of like having your names here, I would have your Twitter handles. And while I didn't like that, like I know who was who I was talking to and whatnot, like that little thing there. But it made life so difficult when it came time to ship the stuff because like I would be trying to match up a name to a Twitter handle kind of thing. And oops, that's wrong. Yeah, so that like, there are a handful of people who were breaking from the very beginning that I know, I know their Twitter handles, I know their names, or some people who have their names as their Twitter handle, also an easy one. And then I do have a group DM if anybody ever wants to join it. Like it's nothing crazy, it's just a group DM. I usually say like, hey, I'm throwing a break up or whatever, or I do, hey, what do you think about this, or I try to order this or that kind of thing. Basically, just do some of that, and then we just randomly chat and whatnot. It's not always sports cards, always cards or breaks or whatever. So I always say, if you ever want to get tossed in, just let me know. I can throw you in. Nothing crazy. There's a lot of golf guys in there. A lot of people who big golf guys. If you got here, got to my channel via being a fan of the Pat Mayo experience, which is how a lot of people got here, being a fan of Pat and Jeff. Most of that group DM is people from, their following, Pat and Jeff's following. So we have a little fun in there, talking about their kind of stuff, their golf stuff and whatnot. I said nothing crazy. You don't miss out a ton by not being in there, but it's nice to interact with people rather than just here's my break kind of thing. Breaking at 9, 1 more minute. I thought that would take longer to set up. I usually like to get the randomizer out as quickly as possible, but today I just wasn't home, so I couldn't do it. And then when I was home, I was working on getting the stuff shipped out, and like I said, 90% of the time 98% of the time, no one trades anyway, so I figured it was okay. I did throw another break up. It's literally like the same. It's the same as this, only instead of making you guys pay $50 to get 3 teams, I did $17 per team. Comes out to $51 if you would buy 3 teams. So it's basically the same break, but you don't have to lock yourself into getting 3 teams. You can take a shot at LaMelo or Wiseman or Edwards for $17 kind of thing. I just have so much. I bought so much hoops. I overbought it, and I kind of just want to. I want to buy different things. So I'm just like, right now. I'm in the mode of I want to get, I want to get some stuff off the shelf so I can get some different product, get different different products. Like I didn't buy much certified because I had so much hoops. I want to get some more football. I've kind of been going day to day with football, like ordering, running out. And in basketball, I have crazy amount of stuff over there. We got Legends of the Game out of 75, Trae Young. Tyrese Halliburton. I know I have a lot of people who love Halliburton. I've had many people. The Kings are a team. Whenever I pick your team breakup, I get DMs about the Kings, and I always get DMs about the Hornets. I haven't thrown many pick your team breaks up for hoops. I want to say I did maybe like 1 or 2. But not many. Halliburton's a guy that people are big on this year. We do have some good news coming for you here. I think it was Justin. We got a little sneak peek. There's a Caldwell Pope purple. Robert Woodard, and there's your LaMelo. I saw ball on the back of the card. So I just knew that one was coming. I think the most LaMelos I ever pulled in one single box was 3. Pulled 2 LaMelo bases and then one of the LaMelo inserts. I mean, that's definitely there's our auto. Kind of bet you wish it was a different rookie for the Hornets. The Vernon Carey Jr. auto. Backstage pass. I like those backstage pass inserts. I bought this up before, but the We Got Next inserts for. I like last year's We Got Next inserts more. Just a little preference. Like there's another LaMelo. I'll say like these ones compared to the ones from last year. I like last year's more. All right, we got 2 LaMelos in the first set of packs, grouping of packs. Turu, Winston. Legends of the Ball, Julius Erving. I don't think that's numbered. I'm pretty sure Hoops has all of their stuff numbered on the front. I don't like I kind of wish there was a set standard for it in terms of we're always numbering the front, we're always numbering the back. Or like we're always putting the number in the top left, top right. Because there was a time where it was for myself. I pulled a card for myself, and for football it was playoff. Every other playoff card that I pulled, it was numbered on the front, and then this card, and I was actually literally taking a picture to sell it on eBay, and then I looked at the back of the card to take the picture, and it was out of 25. It went from just being that's nice, I got a Jordan Love auto to, I got a Jordan Love auto out of 25. I tell this to people all the time. Breaks. People like Jordan Love. I know this is basketball, but bear with me. Jordan Love. We get excited for Jordan Love or for the Packers in football breaks. Like if you get to hit the Packers for a random team in a football break, we get excited for the Packers because you might get a Jordan Love card, not because you might get an Aaron Rodgers card. It's just like it's like crazy that's like how the logic or how the stuff is now. Aaron Smith. got Clay out of 199. Disappointing. Clay's had injury issues. Elijah Hughes. Way back when, this was probably, I'm trying to think of the year, it was when I was in college. I know it's not necessarily true, but I attribute my one friend to discovering the Warriors were going to be awesome before they actually were. Because he would always be them. Dave Bing for the Pistons auto. Not familiar with Dave Bing, Zachary. Maybe you are. Not sure. Before my time, for sure. 90s kid. Dave Bing. I credit it because he would always be the Warriors, and he would always dominate because he would have Steph and Clay just shooting threes. I want to say this is like 2011. Not they weren't like bad. It was before they became like, you know, unstoppable. And then not long after that, we do our franchise, not franchise. I guess a season mode, franchise mode, whatever you want to call it. We would always Clay and Steph would always go get drafted very, very early. It was just so easy to just drain threes all day. Been a while since I bought 2K though. 2K is not as entertaining to me just to play by myself. And then online people are just they are way too good for me. I was an okay 2K player. I was far from an all-star. Then you go play online and some of the people are just like unreal, and it's like, well, it's not fun to get destroyed all the time. Madden was the only game that I could really ever stick with people online. I was horrible at MLB The Show online. My internet connection was never like amazing, and any type of internet connection issue, like a lag for like a split second, and you just don't hit. Yeah. Don't play games as much as I used to though. I'm really excited. I am really excited there for what's it called? NCAA to come back. So Precious Achiuwa purple. Nice hit there for the Heat. Sean B. Very excited for NCAA football to come back. I logged an unreal amount of hours playing NCAA football throughout my high school and college life. And then after college, my PS3 broke. And then I wasn't able to play it anymore because I went and got a PS4, so PS4 couldn't play it. And then bought it for Xbox 360, and I borrowed my friend's Xbox 360 and played it for that. Here's our Luka. Zero gravity jaw, like that insert. So we hit our 2 autos already. We're still hunting for our bigger name rookies. We got 2 LaMelos, 1 base, 1 insert. I don't think we have any Wiseman yet, unless I missed something at some point. I don't think we have any. I feel like I would have sleeved it if we did. I don't believe we did. I don't think we got Edwards either. I know we got a Spark Plug Brad Bipio. We did get a Cole Anthony and speaking of, there's Wiseman. Alright. We got a set of 5 left after this. Shake Milton. City Edition, Kawhi. It's out of 25. It's a nice low number parallel. Did not expect that to be an out of 25. That one, I don't know if you can see at the bottom. It almost looks like it's something wrong with the card. No, I'm sorry. I'm not sure how well that's showing up on camera. No, I don't know. Can't tell if it's like there should be like a cloud or if it's like a chip out of the card. Sorry. It's definitely something wrong with the card. That's unfortunate. That stinks because it's an out of 25 too. All right, we got our last set of 5. It's like the peel of like the, I don't know how to explain it, like the foil peeled up a little bit. Paul George. Another Wiseman. Just see, all we gotta do is talk about how we don't get a card when it comes up. Or not that it needs to be said. I feel like most people who break know, but not everybody's been breaking for a long time. Like that Harden, all the cards go to the team on the card. So Harden does not. Harden goes to the Hornets, or no, God, the Hornets, the Rockets. You know, everybody. I'm trying to think of other players who are moved, but there's a Clay out of 25. No, let me see. This one is not messed up. Yeah, everyone goes to. Doesn't matter what team they're currently on. Goes to whatever team is listed on the card. Like I said, most people know that, but everybody starts breaking at some point. So you always get new people. Everyone has to have their first time at some point. Obi Toppin. I got 1 top loader left, and I have 2 packs. Hopefully, let's get a 3rd auto out of here, and make that be our last top loader we use. Trey Rose, Ben Simmons, Dane Stanley. All right, last pack. I'll do this, because I hate getting spoiled by the card on the back. It just doesn't feel, it's just not natural for me to open. There we go. James Wiseman Hollow. I guess I do have more than 1 top loader left. I have a couple sitting on the table. Precious Achiuwa. All right. Let's go through a quick little rundown here, a recap. I don't know why I keep calling it a rundown. I called it rundown earlier today as well. Here's some of our better cards from tonight. 1 box. Just one box break, nothing too crazy. You guys all know you got 3 teams. Sure. No Edwards. We didn't get any Edwards tonight. We got these 2 Lamellas. All right. Thanks, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'm planning on breaking 2 things tomorrow. Hoops Premium will break tomorrow for sure. There's only 3 spots left in that. And then I have a couple things that are somewhat close to filling. I'd like to break 1 more thing tomorrow. I like the 2 a day thing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.